I want you guys to get fully in touch with who you truly are, with your authentic values, and become the person that you want. Live your dream life, because it is possible to have these things. It is possible to have your dream life. It is possible to have a life that feels good. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea, and on this channel, we talk about energy, consciousness, vibration, manifestation, and how you can create the life of your dreams. So let's get right into it. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about alignment and how you can create a life that is in alignment with your dreams and the person that you want to be. So what is alignment exactly? So essentially, alignment is the state where all of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions are in alignment with the person that you want to be, with the person that you authentically are, with the life that you want to live. So essentially, your life is in a flow state, going through your daily activities, and everything feels very flowy. There's no resistance because you're all in alignment, because you know what you want to create and you know what you want to become, and everything that you're doing, thinking, and feeling is in alignment with that state. So essentially, that's the state of alignment that we're going for. But a lot of us, we can get out of alignment, right? Because we have all these external forces coming at us, telling us what we need to do, the person that we need to become, and it's easy to lose track of our values and who we authentically are in the life that we want to authentically live. It's easy to compromise and allow ourselves to be pulled into somebody else's plan. So I want to share a process with you that can help you really analyze your life and analyze what you want to create and find the things in your life that are in alignment with this and the things that are out of alignment, so that we can tweak these and transform them into things that are in greater alignment with the life that you want to create. So essentially, this process is going to start with setting an intention. So you're going to set an intention for the life that you want to create. So this is a great time to journal a little bit about what it is that you actually want in life. What are your deepest desires? What kind of person do you want to become? Like, do you want to be a free-spirited hippie who is doing yoga, who's traveling around the country? Do you want to be a high-powered business person who's running a corporation, who's really productive, who's really successful? You can identify what type of life you want to create for yourself by journaling a little bit about just your ideal life, an ideal day in your life, and then journaling about what kind of person are you? What types of qualities do you have? And then you also want to identify your values. This is super important. So what are the things that are really valuable to you? Do you value relaxation? Do you value success? Do you value money? Do you value power? Do you value family? Do you value friends? What do you value? So make a list of, first of all, your dream life, a little paragraph about what you want your life to look at. Your dream self, a little paragraph about the type of person that you want to become or the type of person that you authentically are, and then a list of your values. So get really clear on all of this information first. After you have set your intentions, you want to start analyzing your day-to-day life. So how are you spending your time day to day, minute to minute, hour to hour? What types of thoughts are you thinking? What types of people are you hanging out with? What types of activities are you doing? Where are you spending your time? So get really clear on this. And this might be a great thing to do maybe at night before you go to bed. Take out your journal and just go over, where did I spend my time today? Maybe I spent this much time at work. I spent this much time talking to this person. I spent this much time doing this workout. And then also look at your thoughts, because this is really important, right? So what type of thoughts were you having throughout the day? Where were you spending your time thinking? Identify this. Were you having thoughts that were really loving, really high vibe? Were you having thoughts that were really about stress and tension? What kind of thoughts were you having? So get all this laid out and try to get an idea of where you're currently spending your time. Once you have done this, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into analyzing what we're doing to figure out what's in alignment. So out of all the things that you're doing day to day that are taking up your time, which of these are helping you get towards what you want? Which of these are neutral? And which of these are actually backtracking you or keeping you away from what you want? So essentially, when you start going through this, you're going to notice that there's some things on your list that you're like, oh, this is helping me get towards what I want. Some things you'll be like maybe vacuuming. It's kind of neutral. It's not really helping me. It's not really hurting me. It's just kind of there. And then you might have some things that are actually backtracking you. Maybe you're going to a party with a friend and you don't really want to go, but you feel like you have to. That's kind of something that would be backtracking you, keeping you away from your desires. So identify these, and what you can do to really get clear on this is ask yourself for each activity, how is this helping me to get what I want? How is this helping me to become the person that I want to be? And see if there's any answers. Like maybe you're looking at something that can on the surface appear neutral, like cleaning your apartment, but when you ask yourself, how is this helping me become the person I want to be, you realize that you want to be a clean person. You want to be a person that has a really nice place to live. So essentially this is helping you. So I would go through a lot of the things that you're doing day to day and ask this question: how is this helping me to become the person that I want to become, or create the life that I want to create? And then after you've done this, we're going to start taking action. So look at the things that you couldn't really find any ways that they were helping you, and you actually feel like they're backtracking you. They're keeping you away from what you want. We're going to look at these items and start cutting them out of our life. So if you notice that you get into a thought spiral that's really putting you in a depressive state, and you're taking like half an hour maybe scrolling on Facebook, getting upset because you're comparing yourself to other people, you can now realize, okay, this is time that I'm spending not in alignment. So the next time that you notice yourself doing that, you want to become really aware and really conscious and say, okay, I see myself doing this. I'm going to choose to do something else. And this is a process, so don't be too hard on yourself. It might take a couple times. You might have a time where you notice you're doing something out of alignment, but you keep doing it. But just keep being aware, being present, and whenever you're able to make that change, to shift your energy away from the thing that's out of alignment, do it. And then we're also going to do this with the activities in our lives as well. So there are some things that we can cut out. Like if you're going to a party that you don't want to go to, you can look at this closer and say, okay, I may have done this in the past, but from now on, I'm only attending social events that are helping me become the person that I want to be. And you might have some items like your job, which maybe right now you need to have your job, but it's not in alignment with the person that you want to be. This is totally fine. What you can do is identify that this is not in alignment. Try to identify if there's any parts of your job that are helping you become the person that you want to be. Like maybe your job is helping you be organized, and maybe the person that you want to be is an organized person. Try to find some alignment there if you can't fully cut that aspect out of your life. But also, if you're really thinking, the majority of my time spent here is not time that's valuable in me creating the life that I want, but I can't actually stop doing it right now, that's okay. What you can do is look at how you can put less of your energy into that thing. What's the least amount of time and energy that you can spend on this, and where can you gain time and energy back to spend on other things? Because this is going to be a process. We can't do this all in one day. So it's going to be a slow process of, okay, what can I do to shift my time around and manage my time in a way where I'm spending most of it doing the things that are in alignment with the person that I want to become. And you're going to keep shifting and keep doing this. And as you move your energy away from those things that are out of alignment and towards those things that are in alignment, you're going to notice that more opportunities come in the space that's in alignment with life that you want to create. So if you keep doing this, eventually you're going to find a job over here that's in alignment with what you want to create and who you want to become. And that job is going to pop up, and then you'll be able to quit this job over here that wasn't in alignment. So if you start taking small steps to just move your energy into the section of alignment and the actions that are in alignment with who you want to become, this will eventually allow you to transition all of your energy into that alignment space. And essentially this helps a lot with manifestation as well, because if you're living a life where you're spending a lot of time doing stuff that isn't in alignment with what you want to manifest, you're really just kind of turning your wheels, and you might eventually manifest it, but it's going to be a lot more effort and it's going to take a lot longer. So getting really clear on what it is that you want and making sure that your actions, your emotions, your thoughts are all in alignment with this is going to really help to speed up your manifestations, and it's going to make it a lot easier and more effortless to manifest. It's possible to spend your time and energy living a life that's not in alignment with what you want, or not in alignment with the person that you authentically are. It's possible to allow yourself to compromise, allow yourself to be swept up in somebody else's dream and somebody else's story, and to let your own dream and your own story go. But this is not the life that I want for you guys. I want you guys to get fully in touch with who you truly are, with your authentic values. And I want you to align yourself with that life and become the person that you want. Live your dream life, because it is possible to have these things. It is possible to have your dream life. It is possible to have a life that feels good. And the more people that are doing this, that are embodying this, and that are actually showing up, living their dream lives, living as the person they want to be, they are inspiring other people to do the same. They are making it okay for other people to do the same. And so in that way, they are creating a better world.